There are 35 states in all 5 U.S. territories. 4 tribes have opted into the Summer Electronic Benefits Transfer Program, or Summer EBT, which is meant to supplement existing free lunch programs for children over the course of the summer. One of the issues that we had with COVID is when you shut down the schools, there are a lot of kids who rely on elementary schools and middle schools, some instances high schools, to get breakfast and lunch every day. This is a new federal program that the USDA announced today. 21 million children nationwide. It is an extension of a program that was passed in the 2023, I think it was, continuing resolution or budget deal, maybe back in 2022. It was set in December of 2022. Congress made the, this is in the waning days of the Democrats controlling both the House and the Senate. Congress made the summer EBT permanent starting in 2024 after the USDA had tested it for several years. The states that chose not to opt into it for this summer will have a chance to join in the summer of 2025. We could look up what the states are that chose not to do it. You want to take a guess? Do you want to take a guess on, with 35 states that chose not to participate in this program? You want to take a guess at the states that chose not to provide lunches for children over their summer? This is going to come to a shock to all of you. Alabama, Alaska, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Louisiana, Mississippi, Nebraska, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Vermont, I'm a little surprised, and Wyoming chose not to participate this summer. Nebraska, Iowa, and Oklahoma cited existing programs that already feed children during the summer as reasons not to join it. In Texas, they said it wasn't feasible.
Too busy putting razor wire in the Rio Grande.
Mm-hmm. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt said in the statement, he doesn't want a single Oklahoma child to go hungry. And I'll keep working to accomplish that. But large, duplicative federal programs don't accomplish that goal.
I don't want to see kids go hungry, but even more than not wanting to see kids go hungry, I don't want to see duplicative programs.
Right, duplicative programs. Because all of these kids will get 2 lunches every day, and there will be other kids who don't get any lunches. It really is amazing.
It's the one thing, though. Minnesota Democrats have done really good stuff on expanding, efforts to combat food insecurity with also investing in public schools, and it turns out like that's a good way to deliver food to people.
Yep. I mean, it is a shame that we rely on schools to serve all of these functions for kids living in poverty. It's also even just worse because we had cut poverty by 45%. I mean, I still can't get over this, that it's not a bigger story. That Joe Manchin every day isn't greeted by a sign that just says, like, there are literally millions of kids who are now thrown back into poverty because you're such a douchebag.
Yeah. The idea being that, like, once you get something on the books, it's harder to repeal. And that's true of, like, the ACA, for instance, but it's interesting to see what we will roll back.
Yeah, COVID initiatives did not have the stickiness that I think people thought they would. I think that's why, like, Pelosi was so adamant that we're going to spend more money by paying for people's COBRA than just dropping them into Medicare temporarily. Because she was afraid that, like, people are going to, like, realize, like, oh, why aren't we doing this?
Yeah.
Not during COVID.
Exactly.
But it's just the American public and the American system and the media and whatnot conspires to sort of, I guess, make it more obtuse as to what government can and cannot do. And I don't think there's been a very good job by our politicians to articulate that either, frankly.